Yo guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another 10 Essentials. Now today, I've got the main man, my bro, the one and only Mav, aka Mavric.
That's a big intro, that one. That's a very big intro.
How's it going, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Yeah.
Tired, but I'm good.
That's how life is these days. But guys, if you do enjoy the series, as always, drop it a thumbs up, be greatly appreciated. As always, we are going to be doing a Q&A at the end of this as well. So make sure you follow our Instagrams, they're popping up on the screen right now. But let's get straight into this one, 10 Essentials, Mav. He's brought a box as well. Like, people are starting to do this little theme of bringing their box of tricks.
Do you know, I've watched every single episode and that's kind of what I saw. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to be not the odd one out and I'm going to put it in a box. It's come from my cupboard that's behind me.
I have to ask you this though, are they in particular order? Or is this just 10 essentials that you don't have any order, you just
That's
think...
far too organised for me. It's definitely not an order, but these are obviously 10 essentials. Now actually, do you know what? Speaking of order, I'm going to bring out the most essential thing first.
Alright, okay, what we got?
Sweets.
Sweet.
100%.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to the shop and buy specific ones, but I'm halfway through this bag, so I thought I'd use this one anyway. And I got this one for Christmas.
I was about to say, you don't buy these at like the bulk load, do you?
Oh no, I got this for Christmas because everyone knows what I'm like, everyone knows what I love. If I could, squashies would have been here.
Yes.
Squashies is one of my favourites, but they were in this box, which so it's kind of covered.
You got both types as well.
Exactly, you've got the cherry and apple, and then you've got the basic normal ones.
You can't go wrong with
I kind of want some now. I actually can't want some now.
Wait, is there anything in there? We should be eating
Nah,
some
that's
sweets.
the problem. There is, but it's the bad ones left. Like,
oh yeah. Nah.
who eats violets?
Nah.
Like,
let me know if you eat violets, because
Nah,
if you do, you're different.
Not
you're
normal. Like,
yeah,
that's not normal for me. I'm sorry, I don't like the pastel-y ones, so they're the ones left over.
So would you say squashies are your favourite all-time sweets, or have you got any like growing up that you kind of remember? You like, you know what they bang, like gobstoppers. Do you remember them?
Gobstopper. I like the cinnamon ones.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't.
Oh, no.
But I love the cinnamon ones.
Really?
Yeah, and the
They
fireballs.
Yeah,
That's what they're called.
That's what it was
fireballs.
like. It was like eating like just pure fire in your mouth.
I love that, and if I'm being honest, growing up, it has to be just a standard drumstick. So squashies is new.
Yeah.
But taking the drumstick off of the stick and basically making it into a squashy is what I used to do.
Yeah, but like the thing with the drumsticks is like you take literally one bite and then you'd be like, oh god, I kind of wanted to like enjoy this a bit. Now I have to eat it because it's just like taking your teeth apart, getting all stuck into it. Do you not find that?
That's the best part. It's literally the best part. It's just the sensation of disco in your mouth. That's why I love it. I'm a big fan of it.
Alright, okay, so we got sweets as the first one. What are we moving on to?
We can send them back. Next, actually, do you know what? Organising these made me realise my life is pretty mundane, and there's kind of a running theme for this. So I'm going to move away from that theme, and I'm going to go with this one's a little bit outside the box. I've gone symbolic with a lot of them.
Okay.
This one is tape, right?
Okay.
I'm very injury prone.
Right.
This stuff saves my life. I have so many rolls of compression tape, and it's where a lot of my money goes on, because after every game, especially as I'm getting older,
Yeah. I
use this so much. Like, I pick this off my desk. I've got them lying around everywhere. And most recently, I did a dead leg, and it literally saved me because I couldn't walk for like 3 weeks. It was horrible, and I've got dodgy hamstrings, dodgy ankles now. The knees are going, the shoulders going, and I don't know where that one's come from. I don't even gym that much anymore. Shoulders going.
You're literally gonna look like a mummy.
Yeah, I'm kind of falling apart, and I don't know if it's a good sign, and I don't know if I need to change my diet up. The sweets definitely isn't helping that.
We might have to call you Tutankhamun from now on.
He's left. He is like, come on, everyone looked at Tutankhamun when they were young and went, that is a cool mummy, and cool pharaoh, and it's kind of why people love Egypt. Now I'm taking it back to why I'm probably injury prone, and I've mentioned this about my diet with the sweets, and you guys will see what I mean here. I've saved it specially. Right? Domino's.
Did you go to the shop and get this box? It looks so clean.
No, I had it last night. So specifically Domino's is my favourite. What I do now is I get sides. I don't get pizzas. Pizzas is so last year.
Nah,
pizza is so 2019. I get sides. So what I get is their garlic pizza bread. I'm actually getting hungry. This is such a bad idea. I need to eat. But garlic pizza bread. I get 2 dough balls. And also garlic dippers, and then I get 2 cookies because it's 2 for £6 or £5 each. And I spread the cookies over 2 days.
I swear you've kind of done this. You've worked out the best deal.
Yeah, it's £16, and then you spread it over 2 days. You save one of the doughs and one of the cookies, and then you've got lunch, and it's perfect. And Domino's cookies is honestly no matter what, Papa John's is the best for pizza.
Right.
But cookies from Domino's is what keeps me going back there. I just can't. I don't know what they put in it. I don't know the sugar they put in it, but it has me coming back every time. And I think this is why I'm injury prone. My diet has gone downhill and my injuries have gone uphill. So I think there's a correlation.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a correlation.
Yeah, I really do. I've only just read crunchy, chewy, warm and gooey. First time I've ever heard that.
Right, the battery died on the camera, but we're back and running. So we've got sweets, tape, Domino's sides in general.
Yeah.
What we got next?
Oh, what we got next is, do you know what? I'm gonna bring it back. I think I've got more than 10 things in here, but I'm not gonna show obviously it all. We're gonna get to 10. These are all essential, but there's a couple I put here just in case it's fallbacks. But I'm gonna take it down the health route a little bit. Now,
I swear you're swinging like through the health and.
I am. I'm trying to weave a story. I'm trying to make it kind of go down a certain pattern. Now, this is what I fill up every single day, and a lot of people ask me, "Is this all I drink?" And the answer to that is basically yes, because it's such the craziest thing. But for ages, I used to fill up old plastic bottles, like Evian bottles, and just drink out of that. And then everyone was like, "Well, doesn't that get annoying?" And I used to forget where I put them, and it starts to taste a little bit weird after a while out of plastic bottles. And I was walking through one of those gadget shops, you know, odds and bobs, where you can get
Menkind,
pop funks and stuff. World of Men or whatever it's called. That's actually what it was called, Menkind or whatever that shop's called. And I saw this and I was like, do you know what? That's perfect because it's 2,000 milliliters, which, if I'm correct, that's 2 liters.
Yeah.
And it's literally what you generally need for a day. So I wake up every morning, I fill it up, and then that is my water for the day. It's all I drink. I don't drink tea, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink alcohol. All I drink is water. And a lot of people always ask me, I always see you drinking out of this barrel, and I don't really understand, do you drink anything else? And the answer quite simply is no. I literally drink 2 liters of water every day, and it kind of, I don't really know.
Counteracts the unhealthy.
It's not really, but it's a little. You've got to do your little bits. You know, you've got to do little bits to try and save yourself from dying at 70 due to Domino's
overdose.
Yeah.
All right.
At least I go out doing what I love.
Yeah.
It's not a diet.
Moving on.
Okay, now I don't know where to take this one because I was going down a theme, and now I'm gonna go back to the symbolic route.
All right.
Now I've got this pop funk. I actually got 2 of them.
Oh, mad.
Reason being, this box is smashed to hell. I didn't even realise. Literally, I don't know how I don't realise this. I picked it up and it's smashed to absolute buggery. And it was the only one left as well.
No.
So I was like, I really, really need this. And then actually, do you know what? I found another one when I was out. So I've got another one over there, which is actually a fresh box, clean. So this one is just kind of a prop. It quite literally is a prop and I'm using it now. But the reason it's symbolic is because for me, this is my favourite pop for the sole reason that this is my favourite film of all time. The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Yeah.
For me, it's the best film ever. And I know that's personal preference and some people agree, some people don't. And I fully get it. Some people love the Joaquin Phoenix Joker as well. That was an incredible, incredible film, by the way. For me, Heath Ledger's still on top, but I'm not going to go into that. They're both incredible, incredible actors. And Joaquin Phoenix deserved all the credit he got. But I just love this guy. I loved him as the Joker. I loved everything he brought to the role as the Joker. And that film is just great. It's dark, it's funny, it's action-packed. For me, it's got everything I want from a superhero movie. And it's the only DC superhero movie I can watch and not dislike.
Yeah, I definitely think it kind of like set the bar for the post-hero films after that.
100%.
Like Avengers and all that kind of stuff. Dark Knight definitely was kind of like the historical moment where we're like, okay, superhero films are actually like unreal.
They're actually like that. I agree. I think that film is the first film that people that didn't love superheroes went to watch and went, whoa, this is good.
Yeah.
And then that kind of paved the way for Avengers to become as popular as it did.
Definitely.
I feel like if Avengers came before this film and a lot of films that followed this, I don't think it would have been as popular as it deserved to be because those film series were incredible as well. Might add, I love superheroes and all things superhero. That's kind of my thing.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right, cool. We got the Joker,
and then another one here. Now I've got headphones. Reason being is one, music. I listen to it every single day. I listen to chill stuff when I'm not streaming or recording or doing whatever, and then I listen to stuff while I am. Music for me, I don't love it anywhere near as much as Dean does. But for me, music, I don't know what I'd do without it.
Yeah, man.
I literally don't know what I'd do without it. I don't know.
Just imagine how quiet the world would be.
It would just be boring, man.
Yeah.
Like, honestly boring. And I just don't understand what you do when you're just pottering around the house, when you're cleaning. Like, music's on always for me. Apart from obviously when I'm sleeping, and even then I sometimes use certain songs to sleep. That's the truth. Bon Iver, if anyone has ever listened to Bon Iver, I use that to sleep. And also an artist called Billy Martin who has a song called Bird. I use that to sleep as well. And Massive Attack Teardrop, my favourite song of all time. I use that to sleep as well. So even to sleep sometimes I use songs. So I just thought, do you know what? And as well, I can't use in-ear headphones.
You can't?
I can't do it. It's annoying.
Just uncomfortable.
No, it does my head in. I can't have things in my ears. I don't like it. It's horrible. So I go for the overhead because it's not in your ears, and also it's very noise cancelling as well. Because the worst thing is, if anyone goes to the gym, the worst thing is being in the gym and still being able to hear people pick up, drop weights, hear the music coming through that's in the gym. So they're playing Katy Perry or something when you're trying to lift weights. So yeah, that's why they're absolutely essential for me. Noise cancelling and music is just essential.
Who's your most played artist at the moment? I see you playing a lot of Roddy Ricch on streams at the moment.
Oh, Roddy Ricch is amazing. Like, that album is killer. If we're talking all time, it's got to be Bryson Tiller for me. I still listen to Trap Soul to this day.
Yeah.
I can't put that album down. It's never gonna age for me, and I love it. He's incredible. That album itself is the second one. We'll not talk about that one so much, but it's incredible. And Ben Howard is the other one for me. Yeah. Ben Howard and Bryson Tiller are my two absolute go-to artists ever.
Completely different, but they definitely have their own sound. I appreciate that. Okay, moving on from music.
So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on 5. Okay, perfect. Now this one is going to be a strange one, but I can't go through a day without it. It's bio oil.
Bio oil?
Yeah, it's
what is that?
So basically, in the most of it, it's dry skin gel.
Right.
And it's the same as cocoa butter. I use that as well. I was gonna put a pot of that in as well, but I use this one more these days. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I like looking after myself. After a shower, putting on moisturizer.
Bath bomb in.
Yeah, you know, get a Lush bath bomb out, get some candles out, pamper yourself. I love it. I can't lie to you. I love it. That's what I like doing. And I like using like exfoliating when I'm in the shower and stuff like that. I like looking after myself, and having to moisturize your skin is something that for me is essential. And I need to. Obviously I do get very dry skin. A lot of people do. So I can't go for a day without using it. And when I do, I hate it. I literally hate it. So when I go to football and stuff like that, obviously I don't put it on. But if I was to just chill around the house or go out somewhere, then it's an absolute essential for me, and I must. And I think that's the first time, I don't remember anyone else bringing anything like this out.
We've got, Talia has, she's got her Expert cream. We also E-Man bought cocoa butter. I saw the other day, he got a massive care package from him. So like, literally sorting them out for like a year. So cocoa butter, if you're watching, hook your boys up.
Yeah, both of us, thank you. That would be great. Next one. Do you know what? And the next one is gonna be along the pamper line as well. It's one that is essential for me specifically right now. So this hasn't always been a lifetime essential, but this is, again, it's kind of symbolic. This is hair putty, but anything shampoo, conditioner right now. I'm growing my hair out to do a lot of things with it in the future, hopefully. Right now it is such a pain in the backside. I have to move it out of my face all the time. When I play football, I have to wear a hairband now, and it's really, really annoying. And it's at that length. If people grow their hair out or have long hair, they know that I used to be able to get up, shower, and that's it. I was ready for the day. I then moisturize, as I just told you, and do stuff, and I was ready for the day. I could put a tiny bit of gel in, and the hair's ready. I now have to get up and do a whole routine with my hair. Otherwise, I look like I'm from the Brady Bunch or something. It's everywhere, and it's so I can't. You could probably see my annoyance. It's so irritating right now. I have to do something with my hair, otherwise I can't. Like, it's annoying. I even have to put it up in a man bun. I'm not cool with that. Okay, just before anyone says in the comments, I hate man buns as well. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, that's like 2016.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But I have to when I'm like lying in bed or something, like I have to put it in a man bun right now. It's so irritating, so irritating. But it's for the greater good. It is for the, hopefully. Hopefully it is. Hopefully I don't get to this length I want it to, then just shave it all off again.
Yeah, you probably will.
I probably will.
Do you know what? This is too long.
This is too annoying. It's gone. It might just annoy me to death. So that hair stuff, shampoo, conditioner, all of that stuff is essential right now. because otherwise it's a bush. It literally is a bush right now. It's
Alright, let's move on. What we got next?
Okay, next.
We get a little smile.
This is an essential that I didn't want to put on the list. Right, so a controller is essential for what? Gaming. And what do I game currently 24/7? It's a game called FIFA. Now, I know a lot of you know, I hate this game. I actually hate this game. I can't hide it. I hate this game currently. There's a lot of reasons why I'm continuing it just for now, but this gaming pad, PS4, I've got an Xbox One as well, which is behind me. I play on both consoles because I'm really into it that much right now. I'm in deep and I'm trying to climb out, don't worry. But yeah, it's absolutely, I use this every day for probably 10 to 12 hours a day. So this is probably the most technically essential thing I've had in here because it is the most used thing that I use on a daily basis. I wish that wasn't true. And this is what I said, putting this box together made me realize, I looked at things and went, wow, something's got to change. But yeah, this is my life.
All right,
currently.
okay. What is your favorite? I've asked this to a few people. What is your favorite top 3 games of all time?
Do you know what? I really hate being that guy that says I can't give a favorite game, and I really can't.
Okay. If you can't give a top, what was your most like nostalgic game you remember playing growing up?
For me, the games that got me into gaming were the likes of Crash Bandicoot, Spyro.
Yeah.
We've got Abe's Odyssey came in as well. I used to play James Pond, Streets of Rage, Street Fighter, Tekken. There's so many games I used to play that were like, right, yeah, I want to play this. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. That was the first one that I kind of got into online gaming with friends. But we're scaling back to it. But for me, the game that kind of shaped everything and shaped my current life is FIFA. It's FIFA 12, 13, 14 pro clubs. Yeah. Specifically pro clubs, not Ultimate Team, pro clubs. For me, that was what I used to do. Yeah. When I got home from college or school, used to get in a lobby with Dean, with a few friends back then. We used to get into a pro club's lobby and literally just have the best 3-4 hours.
We would just lose time, wouldn't we? For like hours.
I literally would just, I didn't ever dislike what I was doing. I enjoyed it, I loved it, I could sit there for hours. But that was the game that shaped. The one game I would say that fully got me into gaming though, FIFA shaped my life, but the one game that got me into gaming, World of Warcraft. Really? It has to be World of Warcraft. That's the first big multiplayer that I played ever, online ever, and
people say that game is addictive.
Addictive is honestly. I used to be in the computer room, and my mum would come in after me gaming for literally 8 hours and be like, "Don't you think it's time for you to get off?" And I'd be like, "Well, I've only been on for a couple of hours." She'd be like, "It's
in 2 days.
It's been 8." I'd be like, "Huh?" Genuinely, I was lost. Like I got into the game and that was it. I was lost. 30 minutes. Literally felt like 10 seconds. Yeah. It was crazy.
Alright, moving on from gaming. Gaming's a big part of my life as well, man. Like, I think for a lot of people it would be.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on 8. Okay, so out of the last 2,
did you include your tape in there? I think it rolled away or something.
Oh yeah, so 9. Okay, so the final one then. And that actually leaves the others in there are kind of backups. They're like gaming glasses and stuff, which is a new thing. But this is
a big book.
This again is a very important one, and it's quite good that it comes out potentially last. If not, I've got gaming glasses, like I said, and Fitbit. If that was not enough items, but here is George R. R. Martin. If you guys know, he did Game of Thrones. The reason I've got this book or books is because for me, reading, especially when I was young, was another form of escape. Like gaming became it, but I used to love Harry Potter. Yeah. I used to love Lord of the Rings. I read all of the books. I've watched all of the films. I'm the biggest Harry Potter nerd you can find. I know everything. I play Harry Potter trivia, all sorts of stuff. And for me, I love reading. Again, it's a form of escape. I go into a book and I really kind of get lost in the story and the world, specifically fantasy. Yeah, I read autobiographies and stuff like that as well. But for me, fantasies like Game of Thrones, this book's called Fire and Blood. I haven't actually read it yet. I was bought it and I haven't got to read it yet because I just don't have the time, but I'm going to read it as soon as I have the time. And again, like I said, Harry Potter changed me. And there's very few moments I've cried in my life to something that's not real life. End of Gladiator. That had me. When he's walking through the field, had me. And I'm not gonna. I know. I can't really say spoiler alert because you should have watched it by now if you haven't. But I'm not gonna say why he's in a field. And if you watch it and haven't watched it, you'll understand. That had me at my throat. I had lumps in my throat, tears and rolling. That film had me. And then the other time, I'll be real with you guys, was the final Harry Potter book. I cried not because of the ending of Harry Potter. Again, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone because you can get into this stuff any time in life. But because for me, it literally was an end of an era for me, for my life. I grew up through the Harry Potter stages and through the Harry Potter books, all the way from Philosopher's Stone to the Deathly Hallows. And literally, I ended the book and went, that's the end. That's the end of Harry Potter for me. And I shed a tear, I'm not going to lie to you.
The last time that happened to me was Endgame, Avengers Endgame.
Oh,
big. I didn't cry, but you know, you get that lump, you're like,
this is the end. And now we're going into phase 2. Four, sorry, yeah.
And I don't know how that one's going to play out.
We've got Black Widow, Blade coming back up. You know, like,
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we will. I don't know. It's just that, like I said, those phases and those films were just
incredible. 12 years of just pure magic.
Just brilliant. Comedic effect, action. Everything. It's everything you want from movies, in my opinion. Well,
guys, that is Mav's 10 essentials. As always, we're going to be moving on to some questions from you guys. Hopefully, it's made the video. We're about to find out, but let's get into the questions. Okay, guys, as always, got your questions here. We're going to answer 3 of them before we end this video. So, the first question I've got for you, Mav, is, interestingly, is your real name Mavric?
I get this one a lot. A lot. And people actually think that it is.
Yeah.
People genuinely think that it is, which I kind of answered the question there. No, it's not. It's not. And funnily enough, Dean's wasn't really Wolfie.
Yeah, people thought my name was Wolfie. I was like, come on.
Yeah, but to be fair, I guess Mav, because people say Mav and Maverick, it's kind of passable. And I do know people that have that name. I actually have met people that have that name genuinely. But no, mine is Aaron Ramsey, which again, no one believes because they're like,
the footballer.
What do you mean? The footballer?
Yeah, I can confirm his name is Aaron Ramsey because I went to college with him before we made the Mavricwolves name and Mavric and Wolfie. Okay, next question is, if you could do one thing in 2020, what would it be? Ooh, that's a tough question.
This one's an easy one for me. There's one thing I want to do which I have yet to do, and it will be my goal every year until I achieve it, and that is to visit Japan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll definitely do that. Japan, I've said this to Simon, it just looks like a completely different cultured country, like something that it would be very surreal. It's
so rich in history and it's just so different. It's almost another world, Japan. So I would really like to visit some of the traditional places as well as the new lit up crazy places that there are obviously out there. And I just think anywhere in the world, that is the one place I've always looked at and gone, I'd love to go there.
Yeah,
absolutely love to.
I agree with that. I definitely want to do that. Okay, and finally, for question number 3, if you could meet any celebrity, who would it be and why?
Easy question.
Who's it going to
be?
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Messi.
No. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I knew he was going to say this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi is the GOAT as well. Let's not get into this. Let's not get that twisted. Messi is the GOAT, absolute GOAT. But being a United fan, for me, obviously Ronaldo is that. For me personally, he's going to be the one that I want to meet the most. I'd love to meet them both. I'd love to meet a lot of footballers that I haven't met. But Cristiano Ronaldo, if someone held a gun to my head and said you can meet one, which one you meeting? It's Ronaldo. And I've seen him in person going to get live games and stuff like that, but I've never had a conversation with him. And being able to have a conversation with him for me would make my life. It would just be, I don't even know what I'd ask. I don't even know what I'd say. I don't know if I'd get there and be like,
you'd be like, you got a team of the year last year.
You're really cool. I don't know what I'd do, but I know that is someone that I'd definitely love to have a conversation with, just say hello to and get a selfie with. I'm not a selfie person with celebs and stuff like that, but you're damn right that phone is out there and up there before I've even asked the question. Can I get a picture? Yeah, cool.
You're bringing the selfie stick.
Oh, it's done. It's absolutely done. Excuse me. Anyone else? Messi, can you hold the camera to take a picture for me? Thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers.
Now, for me, I think it's 2 people. One is obviously Chris Brown. Like I'm a big fan of his music, and it'd be incredible to kind of pick his brain, like musically. But then also another person would be Will Smith. I think he's one of the most amazing people on this planet right now, and I've always looked up to someone like Will Smith. So for me, you're definitely one of those two. And like you, I think I don't really fanboy, but I think like those type of people, I'll just be like a little bit speechless because I'm like in there, kind of like, you just don't know how to act. You just be like, oh my god, like.
What do I say? Like, what do I say here that gets your attention and doesn't make me look like a fanboy? Because that's the biggest fear. Is I don't fanboy, but it would just be a pure like I don't know what to say to you, and I don't want to be that standard guy that goes.
You don't want to waste the opportunity.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it. Like you don't want to kind of just be like, oh hi, and like waste it, because it's not every day you get to meet someone like that. So.
Yeah, for sure.
But guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out Mav. His link will be in the description. But we will see you in the next video. And until then, deuces.